So today I want to talk about credit cards. Similar to what I talked about yesterday with credit cards, but a little different. Today I want to talk about using your credit cards to get points, to get reward points. Now, the first thing I want to say about it is stop using your credit cards. Just using your credit cards and charging and creating a balance and paying the minimums and all of that. Those days are over. Those days are long gone. But there are people that will use their credit cards to get points. And then those points they will then convert into or they can convert into, they can pay, they can travel with them, they can like one of my credit cards, I can use the points that I earn to pay part of the credit card, which is usually what I do. But I'm gonna say this because we get so sidetracked, sometimes we get just we hear an idea and we use that as an excuse to then get ourselves caught up. If you are not disciplined enough to do this with your credit cards, meaning because basically what you're doing is you're using your credit cards as if they're debit cards. Okay, so every month, let's say something that you would charge on, you would use a debit card for. Let's say your groceries and any type of food. If you eat out or whatever, but anything that that you're gonna eat, groceries, eating out, Uber Eats, whatever you're ordering regarding food. Let's say you use a debit card for. Okay, so instead of you using a debit card, you're going to use your credit card so that you can get the points. But here's the kicker. You got to have that money in the bank. Like, okay, the way I would do it is, let's say your budget for the month is, I don't know, my budget is crazy for food, but that's about to change. But let's just say for sake of argument, your budget for the entire month for food, and that includes groceries, eating out, everything, is $500. Let's just say. So you're going to spend $500 regardless on food. So instead of you using your debit card like you normally do, you're going to put it on a credit card. So you're going to have $500 in the bank waiting to pay this card off. And so you're going to charge the card on your credit card so that you can get the points. And then close to when the bill is due, you're going to pay off the card in full, that $500. You're going to take the money that's in your bank allocated for food for this month, and you're going to pay off the entire card. And of course, you have to work around your closing dates and make sure that, like, for example, one of my cards, the closing date is the 18th. So I know that I usually try and pay the bill no later than the 15th. Okay, and I don't charge anything on that card, let's say between the 15th and the 22nd or 3rd, just to make sure everything clears and I have a zero balance. I work with a zero balance. Some people say leave 10%. I just work with a zero balance. You do whatever you feel is best for you. But okay, so where was I? You're going to Charge that $500 on your card so that you can get the points. And then you're going to have that $500 in the bank and take that $500, pay that card completely off, because that should be all that you're charging for the month. And whatever else you're charging, you're going to do the same thing. Now, if you cannot do this, if like you don't have the discipline or you just can't do this, it's not worth the points that you're going to get. Like, you're not getting $100 in points. At least with my credit card, you're not getting $100 in points. I don't know what $500 would get me in points. Honestly, I don't even know. I probably should have figured that out. But I don't know. But it's not going to be $100. I know that. So what you're going to do is, if you feel that, okay, I can't do that, I'm just not disciplined enough, then go ahead and use your debit card. Put all your credit cards away and just use your debit card. Forget it. Forget trying to get the points, because trying to get the points is going to sucker you in, and you're going to be stuck again like Chuck for the next month. So just forget trying to get the points. Everybody can't do everything that everybody suggests. You trying to, you're watching YouTube videos and they're talking about, living off the points and traveling off the points and stuff, but yet you're deep in debt and you're living paycheck to paycheck deep in debt. So you might not be able to do that right now. So for you, I would suggest that you just go ahead and you just pay for everything outright. Just pay cash for everything, or on your I like to use a debit card at least, because I can track it. If you pay cash, unless you're getting receipts for everything, that's a lot of work, keeping all the receipts and stuff. If you just use your debit card, you can go back and track it and see how much money did I spend this month on groceries. How much money did I spend this month on eating out? How much money, and so on and so forth. You can always go back and track it month after month after month and see where, I always say, where the holes are, where the money is just going out, coming in and going out. You want to find that. You want to find where that money is. So the whole, getting points on your credit cards is great in theory. It's great in theory. But if you're not there yet and you can't do it, don't do it. And don't beat yourself up for not being able to do it right now. But let that be your goal. My goal is to ultimately be able to get points, but don't set yourself up for failure if the points are going to cause you to then get yourself stuck. So anyway, that's my advice for your credit cards today. Just treat them like debit cards if you can, and go from there. But you will pay down your cards and look up, and you will be out of debt at some point. All right, have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment below, and share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Take care.